All right, welcome everybody. So we have Robin here and she's going to give us an update for those of you who do not have Kartra and therefore you're waiting for instructions on how to get your funnel. Now those who have Kartra, if you happen to be listening in, we had given instructions recently on what to do if you have Kartra to get your funnel. And those of you who followed those instructions would have emailed our team with a very specifically worded email, and our team would have then confirmed a few things, confirmed you had Kartra in our affiliate network, and then they would have sent you an email with a link, and you would have seen Robin's step-by-step, really simple instructions. She keeps it really, really simple to get access to your funnel and to personalize it. I don't think we want to spend a lot of time on this call addressing those who have Kartra. I mean, if somebody's here who has Kartra and you have questions, and if Robin wants to entertain those questions, we can. But in my mind, we were going to earmark that for a separate call. Today, we wanted to address, because a lot of people got their Kartra, they got it done. Those who need help will be here to help you ongoingly. Everybody will get it figured out. But we kind of need to stair-step what we do and focus. And I'd like to keep this call focused on those of you who don't have Kartra so you know what's coming, because now Robin's focus has turned to helping you guys get set up. And she's going to give us an update. There's 2 different groups still left for us to help get set up. And they both have a little bit different approaches. Very similar, but still different enough that we want to separate them and focus in on supporting one and then the other. So the first group that we're going to work on are those of you with Profit Platform or Ambassador Program. Those of you who have Profit Platform and Ambassador Program but who do not have Kartra, Robin's going to talk about kind of next steps and stuff. And then there's the group of you who do not have Ambassador Program or Profit Platform, and you don't even know what I'm talking about, and that's fine for now. And you do not have Kartra, and we're going to need to help you get set up. A lot of things are similar. There's a lot of overlap, but just understand that we're first going to focus on those who have Profit Platform and Ambassador. We'll talk a little bit about why today. If Robin doesn't get into that, I'll circle back around and talk about that. So you just understand really clearly what's going on. Before I hand this over to her to give us an update, I just want to bring your attention to a few things. If you happen to be here and you do have your funnel, for those of you who do have your funnel, you got it. So you have Kartra, you got your funnel. And I've been giving you guys emails to send to your pre-enrollees, if you have any pre-enrollees, to kind of get them ready. I just posted an email today. I meant to do it yesterday, but I just got around to it today. And I gave it to you to send out to your pre-enrollees. It's pretty short. You would want to, whenever I give you emails, guys, always notice I have little notes in the email written to you that you need to remove. So be careful about just sending my emails out without looking at them and reading them, because there's notes to you. Like down here, I'll highlight this so you can see what I'm talking about. It says, link, watch the comprehensive review to your marketing funnel. You obviously wouldn't want to leave that in there. So read the emails carefully. Notice there's notes to you and so forth. Sometimes I'll put like bold. I'll have in parentheses bold. That means you bold that text. So, you would remove my note to you in the email. Okay, so send that out to your pre-enrollees if you have pre-enrollees right now and you have your funnel. I posted that in all the groups. I also sent out an email just a bit ago. And I'm going to keep giving you emails, giving you things to do. Obviously, we're going to automate this more and more and more. Your funnels come with automated emails, but as I've talked about in recent trainings, if you want to speed things up, you do things in addition to the automation to get a lot more out of the automation, a lot more results, especially when you want to create that initial momentum. So anyway, we've talked about that. I'll talk a lot about that more. We'll automate it more and more as we go forward, but I'll keep sharing emails with you that you can send out in addition to the automation to make things go faster. And certainly here early on, obviously, because like for example, this email is letting them know to go to your funnel for the very first time. The only other update I wanted to give to you right now is I had to postpone. I meant to do it yesterday, but I had to postpone something that I've been talking about that's coming. And I am working on it, but I had initially intended to create a tutorial showing you how I log into my Hempworx back office and use the advertising tool to start testing a new lead source we told you about. And I'm going to be testing lots of lead sources so you guys can watch and see and jump in when you like what you see in terms of the results that I'm getting. Some of you can test along with me, and I'll show you how easy it is to test results. using that tool. But where I got a little stuck, and what I'm working on right now to move into that, because that's the next chapter, right? The first chapter was to get you your marketing funnels, and a lot of you got them. Of course, we're still helping the rest of you get them, and that's what today's call is about. But we've, really turned that page, and either you have your funnel or you're about ready to get it. The second step is to show you how to get a lot of pre-enrollees. Not a big deal, just a process. Obviously easy for me. I will show you how to do it, and it will be easy for you too. Third chapter, final chapter, show you how to get lots of signups after you have pre-enrollees coming in. I'll be giving you the content to refer them to. I'll be showing you everything you need. I'll be giving you all the content you need. Will not be an issue, not at all. So don't worry about any of that, but it's a process. So, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, funnels, pre-enrollees, signups and momentum, lots of money, new life. That's what we're doing. So part of that is me showing you how I'm testing these new lead sources to get pre-enrollees. Well, when I got in there and I actually started recording it and everything, I started to think, okay, wait a minute. Do I want to refer people into Hempworx's funnels first? And then we send them those who opt in, we send them follow-up emails into our funnel? Or do I want to send them directly into our funnel and kind of, or really what I want to do is I want to compare results from both. So, it's like, I can't show you everything at once. Like, okay, so if I'm shooting a video, I can either shoot a video showing you how to use the Hempworx tool to track testing lead sources, like the one I'm about to test, for driving people into the Hempworx funnel. But it's a little bit heavy if in the same video I'm going to show you how I'm testing tracking results, which I can't use the Hempworx tool for, so it's a little bit more complex for driving people and testing the lead source results for driving them into our funnel. I can't use the Hempworx tools for that because the Hempworx tools are directly tied into the Hempworx funnel. So I don't know if you're following all this, but this is what I'm sorting through. I want to be able to test the results and get one against the other. But in order to just not have this be a big delay and to go ahead and turn the page, I might just record a video today. It's kind of where I'm leaning on right now because it's getting a little bit too muddled, and I know a lot of you are excited to move forward, and so in light of all that, and I am too. So in light of all that, I'll probably just shoot a video and show you the one half of this, which is how I'm going to test the lead source, driving people into the Hempworx funnel first, and then those that opt into the Hempworx funnel, we'll follow up with them and drive them into our funnel. But just so you know, what I'm trying to work out right now is the best way to test the same lead source and other lead sources too, and advertising we'll be doing, driving people directly into our funnel and seeing what the results are there. And not to overcomplicate this, but I'm just going to share one more quick thing, then I'll hand this over to Robin to give us the update on the funnels. This is the funnel right now. And then if they opt in to have it emailed to them, they enter into an auto email sequence. If they take step 1, which the first email is telling them to do, they're going to the Hempworx page and opting in there. But one other thing we want to add, another layer to this at some point, not immediately, but at some point soon. We're going to build another lead capture page and start testing different lead capture pages that lead into this, because a lot of people are going to land here and they're just like busy. They're on their phone and we won't capture their lead because there's a lot going on. And so traditionally what you would do is you'd have a lead capture page here, capture their lead, and then send them here. But like I've gone back and forth on that because now they're entering their email once, and then now we're telling them to take step 1 and enter their email again. We just have some testing to do to find out which path is the best. They'll all work. Remember, I broke records in Hempworx just driving people straight into the Hempworx funnel and then following up with a funnel like this. It was a rougher version, but then sending them to a comprehensive review. I also tested, actually, in that same mix of things, I also sent people directly to the comprehensive review and then told them to opt in. I had tried both, but mostly what I did was send them to the Hempworx funnel first. So we're going to test all those things, sending them to the Hempworx funnel first, then following up and sending them here, against sending them straight here, against sending them to a lead capture page we create that we'll continue to test and improve that takes them here, and then they would opt into the Hempworx funnel. So I'm not sure if you followed all that, but there's lots for me to test. I'll take you through it. Don't worry about it. because I'm your guide. I will be guiding you in this. And if you are ever in doubt, just look at the results I'm getting and take a deep breath and go, okay, he obviously knows how to generate pre-enrollees and he's going to show me how to do it. Just be patient with the process. Chapter 1, get you your marketing funnels. Chapter 2, show you how to get pre-enrollees. Chapter 3, show you how to create massive momentum in enrollments and live the life of your dreams. It will not be that hard, but you do need to have patience and take action where you can, keep learning where you can while we're working for you. But ultimately, you will have your marketing funnel. A lot of you already do. Ultimately, you will know how to get pre-enrollees as I show you all these things, and then that will be done. Then you know how to do that. And that's behind you. And then it's all that's left is sending out emails and sending them to content to get lots of signups and get massive perpetual motion. Guys, not that hard. The process is simple. Break it down to those 3 chunks. Know where you're at and know what's in front of you. For a lot of you here today, that's to get your marketing funnel. So without further ado, I'll hand this over to Robin to give us an update. With that in mind, Robin's kind of technical. So if you don't follow everything Robin says, I'll try to come back through and put it in layman's terms. You don't need to know the technical stuff. Robin does. And it's very challenging for someone in her shoes to be deep in the technical stuff and then jump on a call like this and speak in layman's terms. But she'll do her best to kind of break down. Robin, just give them a quick update, I think, first, talking to those who are in Profit Platform and who are an ambassador. Kind of what's coming next, what you're putting together, what they can expect in terms of timelines, in terms of that next step of helping them get set up.
Cool. Thanks, Mike. That was great. So there's 2 phases, as Mike mentioned, and the first phase is for those people who have or are planning to get Aweber for the email system. We're working first with those of you in Profit Platform and Ambassador, or we're speaking to those of you who are in Profit Platform and Ambassador, but this can relate to people who are even not in Profit Platform and Ambassador. 2 steps here. One is getting Aweber, because I'm going to be doing a video tutorial, and Carolita, I think you're here, Carolita. I'm going to be using Carolita's WordPress site and Aweber account just to do like a quick intro demo that shows you guys what you need to do. So I'll be walking you through the process using Aweber. If you guys do not have Aweber and you don't want to get Aweber as an email system to send auto emails.
Let me pause you right there to make sure that that's really clear for those that are new to all of this. Aweber is a go-to trusted source for a system where you can send emails out. So we're giving you emails. There's automated emails. There's also ones you want to manually send out to like 100 people at a time pretty soon. When people opt in, for example, when they ask to have the comprehensive review sent to them, these are really good leads. These are like really good leads the system has sorted for you to identify, and then that will be sending automated emails out. You need Aweber or some kind of email system, and we've chosen Aweber to show you how to do it. Doesn't mean for those of you who have a different email system, maybe some of you have MailChimp or GetResponse, you can use that, but it's just we can't show you how to do everything step by step with all of the possible systems out there. So we're going to show you everything with Aweber. So it's going to be a lot easier if you have Aweber. If you don't,
I'm not going to give a demo with any other email system. I'm going to use the demo with Aweber. And also Aweber, I've spoken to their team before, and they don't mind marketing opportunities, MLMs, or CBD. They're cool with all of that kind of language. So they're very helpful, and I really appreciate their support system. I've basically tested all of them. So for people who don't have Kartra, this is for anyone who does not have Kartra. Kartra is the place where we build pages, and also the place where you get to use their email system gateway to send emails out. So Kartra is an all-in-one system, and it also has an email gateway. So Kartra is what Mike and I use. You may see us using Kajabi. It's just because we've had it for a very long time, but we'll eventually be shifting completely into Kartra. I've been working with Kartra for about a year, a little less than a year. So we're basically building everything in Kartra, using Kartra for emails, and that's our go-to. So if you guys don't have Kartra, or for your team members who don't have Kartra system, where you also get an email system with Kartra when you get Kartra, then we are recommending Aweber for many reasons. If you don't have Aweber and you have something else like Mike said, what you will have to do is use whatever email system you have and either contact their support team if you have issues, or use their live support. Sometimes they have a live chat, which is helpful, or you could email their customer support team if you have issues. But Aweber is what I'll be guiding you through. So I'll be showing you my screen and using Carolita's system just to kind of go in there and poke around and show you guys what to do using Aweber. And if you don't have any email system and you don't want to pay $99 a month for Kartra, Aweber would be the least expensive way to go to have the simplest way, because that's what I'll be using to train you guys in Profit Platform or Ambassador, but Profit Platform or outside of our programs. That's going to be the email gateway that I'll be referring to train you guys how to go in and edit things and create things, or my team members who are doing that will support us in Aweber if you don't have Kartra. So that's one thing that we're going to be doing. The reason, well, actually, one of the things that I want to say is there was a couple of support questions that came in. I do want to mention for those of you or your team members, right, who are not familiar with domain URLs. So Mike, can you just go to GoDaddy.com really fast?
Yeah,
so,
give me 1 second.
One of the questions that people have who are doing the Kartra system, which is interesting, I understand because it took me a little while to get it. There's two separate things happening. Go ahead and share your screen when you can. GoDaddy.com. Okay, so I know there's many other places to purchase a website name. A website name is a domain name, which is called also, there's many names for it, right? URL, website, domain name, your site name, whatever you want to call it. There's a bunch of names for it. I'll refer to it as a domain URL. So go ahead and Mike, just type in the find your perfect domain. Go ahead and type in Maria. Mike?
Oh, I see. Okay, go ahead.
Maria and the letter G.com, mariag.com. So if I was Maria.
Do you want me to search?
Yeah. This is kind of the process. Okay, Maria G is taken. So I would put Maria Garritano, Garritano. Maybe she purchased that. Okay, so Maria Garritano, if that's the name that you go by and you haven't purchased, well, you haven't purchased this domain.
Let me say for the non-technical people out there, you need a domain name or a web address because we need a place to put your funnel.
Thank you. You need a WordPress site, and that's where we put your funnel. It's actually built for free. Meaning you don't have to pay for like a theme. We build it for you inside of Profit Platform. Or if you don't,
I wouldn't say it's completely free. If you guys don't have a blog and you don't have anything, we have somebody that will build it for us for very, very cheap.
Right, we have people who build it, but
right now we're supposed to be talking to those with Profit Platform and Ambassador. All of you are walked through this process of getting a blog set up as part of your Profit Platform and Ambassador program. A side note for those of you who are not in Profit Platform and Ambassador, let me say that again. For those of you who are not in Profit Platform or Ambassador, or you have team members who are not in Profit Platform and Ambassador, they'll need a blog. If they don't have a WordPress blog, then they need to do this. They need to get a domain name, and we can build them a blog for, is it $97 or $99?
$99.
$99. So
we pay our team to do that, and then we also pay the host.
Yeah, we're not making any bucks on that. Like, we're keeping things as inexpensive, as close to free as possible.
What I meant by free is I use a free theme.
Wait, I just want to finish that
Yeah.
thought because I know how this gets processed with the different groups out there and the confusion that can happen. So I'm going to repeat, if you have Profit Platform or Ambassador, which is really who this particular calls for mainly, you do not need to pay $99. Getting your blog will come with, you already can have it. In fact, hopefully you already do. And if you don't, go get through milestone 1 so you get your blog set up, because you're going to need that blog for us to put your funnel up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just want to mention, because there's a lot of themes that cost money, and our business has purchased lots of themes for like $75 here, $45 there, $50 here and there. And I've tried tons of different paid themes before, but there's something that's called Elementor. It's a plugin that's free when you have WordPress. And so I actually build and design all of the pages inside of Elementor, which is free. So it's not an additional cost to add on the pages once you have the blog set up.
Yeah, and we talked about this before, but I'll say it really fast again. You need a domain name, like she was just showing you here, which is about, this is showing $11.99, like about $10 to get that. You need hosting if you don't have a blog already.
Okay, let me get into that. So
I just wanted to talk about the prices real quick before people get.
Well, I want to
who are really stressed out about money.
No, I want to explain though. I want to go through this.
I'll let Robin take over. But guys, just understand it's really, really inexpensive. Don't be concerned about the costs.
So
it's really cheap.
This domain is, again, domain URL. This is what you need in order to have all of your funnel pages working, going to a specific website. So this will be your website, but this isn't the last step, right? So this is the first step. The first step is buying your name. We recommend buying your name. So Maria Gaetano, I would recommend going to do that now. If that's the name that you go by when you approach your people, your audience. Mike has Mike Klingler. I have Robin Lynn, and then we also have another brand name for the business, which is predictable-system.com. So just because you buy this name, mariagaetano.com, whatever your name is, as your website name, it doesn't mean that you can't also have another brand name that you market with, that you can also have, and I teach you guys how to set that up later in the process, if you're in our Profit Platform membership area. But the most important thing is to get a domain name, which is going to something like GoDaddy, which is a domain site. But the issue that a lot of you are having, or some of our members are having, the conundrum, is that GoDaddy isn't only a place where you buy the URL domain name, but they also host websites. And I do not recommend hosting your website with GoDaddy. I've had some clients who have, and it's, in my opinion, a nightmare, especially if you want to get out of GoDaddy. They actually charge you like $100 to migrate it out for help, which you need help. So we recommend Visiting Host, and we don't want you to go search Visiting Host on your own. We want you to either go through our affiliate link, or the person who referred you to our system, you'd go through their affiliate link for Visiting Host. And it's about $3.49 a month, which is like insanely inexpensive. And we work with the owner of the company to help us if there are any issues, anything technically weird going on. I can go directly to him and get a direct response from the owner of the company who works with that platform, that built that platform. So I always like working with owners of companies, because I always can get right in and get things fixed. I've hosted domains all over different places. I don't recommend hosting at GoDaddy or website. So what you need to do is you need to buy a domain URL, and then you need to get a hosting service, and it's called a domain server for your website. So it's referred to as domain server. So step one is getting the URL, Maria Gaetano, whatever your name is. We recommend .com because it's the most widely known .com commerce. And we recommend getting that. And if your name is taken, I recommend adding in like a middle initial or a little dash in between Maria dash Garitano if that was taken, but it's available. So if it was me, I would buy it right away. And then what I would do is contact the person who referred you to our system, whether that's us. If you're in Profit Platform Ambassador, what you would do is you would reach out to our support desk, our member support desk. If you're not in Profit Platform with us, you would email our support team, support@predictable-system.com. And I'll have instructions for all of this. I'm going to be creating a training this afternoon, and if I need to finish it tomorrow, I actually lost my voice yesterday. And
Robin, real quick again, if they're in Profit Platform and Ambassador, you could just, if you haven't already, go through milestone 1. And that leads you to getting all of this set up anyway. Because in Profit Platform and Ambassador, we set you up with the blog. If you're not in Profit Platform and Ambassador, those additional instructions Robin's creating to get set up with the blog and get all this would be important for you.
Yes. So there's going to be steps in a video. I'll share with you exactly like what to do if you already have a blog. I'll tell you where to go in the video, you know, the mile marker. Okay, go to this point in the training if you already have a blog and a website and a host. Otherwise, you know, you'll follow along in my training, and I'll teach you. I'll show you how to get this page. This is it's a lead capture page, but it's more than just a lead capture page. It's, you guys have seen this, right? Teaching people how to get the free position. Also, the comprehensive review is here. Where it's not going to have the pop-up like that, though. It's going to have the Aweber form on the page. So people who don't have Kartra, it does look a little bit more clunky just because that's what has to happen for blog purposes. So
let me say that another way.
Sure.
Those of you who have Kartra, the function here when they ask to have the comprehensive review video emailed to them, which a lot of them will not have all the time to watch it at that point. These are your best prospects, so you want to capture their email. This pop-up is for those of you who have the Kartra system. The Kartra system allows us to give you these little cool features in the funnel and just drop it into your Kartra account. If you don't have Kartra and you want Kartra, is it $97 a month or $99? It's $99 a month.
Unless you pay for the year, which I think you save.
Yeah, you can save if you do it yearly. If you want Kartra and you don't have it and you want us to be able to just drop it into your account, and as we make new funnels going forward, we can just drop it in quickly. It's a lot easier. It already has the email system. Email our support team and ask them for the Kartra link so you're tied into our group, or they will send you to your refers link if you're referred by somebody else. Just email our team. If you don't want that extra expensive Kartra, you're still going to need to get an email system like Aweber, which I think the cheapest cost for Aweber is somewhere around, it's $20-some a month.
I think it's $27.
$27 a month. So there's still little costs there. And then there's also hosting, which Robin said was just under $4 a month. So there's still
the URL. Yeah, the URL.
Sorry, Robin, that you wouldn't have with Kartra. Kartra includes hosting. Kartra includes the email, so you don't have those little extra costs, but it's still a little bit more for Kartra. So if you want to keep costs as low as possible, you know, we'll be setting you up with your WordPress blog. There's also, if you're not in Profit Platform or Ambassador, there's also the I forget if it's 97 or 99.
99.
Doesn't really matter. The $100 setting up your blog one-time cost if you're not in Profit Platform and Ambassador that you wouldn't need to pay for if you had Kartra. So I just want to be really clear on those things. We've done everything to keep it as inexpensive as possible, as close to no cost as possible. There's no, can't be done any cheaper than this. So just wanted to mention that. And then what Robin's saying is if you don't have Kartra, it doesn't look exactly like this when it goes to
Do you want me to show my screen?
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and show your screen and show them how it's different?
Okay, give me a second.
And it might even be a little bit different than what she's showing you, but she'll give
It'll look a little different, but it's basically, it looks like, and this is just my editing here, so.
It looks very similar.
So, looks similar, except down here it doesn't have the fancy button. It has an actual like form. So the form would actually be on the page. The video instructs them to do that, but it does look a little different. I didn't want to mess with pop-ups for people because I don't want to go into troubleshooting.
It'd be a lot more complicated.
It would be intense for me
technically
or my team. So I'm just going to instruct you how to do really simple JavaScript code. If you guys have no idea what JavaScript is, it's whatever. You gotta know what JavaScript is. You'll know pretty soon. It's not scary. It's just copying a code. It's really simple, and I show you how to do that with Aweber. Literally a copy paste thing. Copy and paste. One of the things that I do recommend, or that it's like a mandate. You can't build systems on a phone or a tablet because of how the functionality is. Tablets and phones are not meant to build businesses. You can like manage your business. You can like email people. You can check, analytics. You can even like edit little minor things. Sometimes I'll do that on my phone or tablet, but you don't do stuff like this on a phone or tablet. And so if you have to go to the library or borrow your kid's computer or borrow someone else's computer or laptop, I just am saying, it's not my issue if you're trying to do this on a phone and you have issues. That's got to be up to you. This is your business, so you've got to have the big boy pants on. Use a computer or a laptop.
A couple questions came in that I feel like it's a really important time to address. Tarja asks, how do I get a funnel for my already existing affiliates who are not in Profit Platform and Ambassador? The answer is there. We're going to, we're kind of giving you an inside look at what the process is going to entail, but Robin's making some little training tutorials. And as soon as we get the Profit Platform and Ambassador group set up with their funnels, we'll move on to addressing those who do not have Profit Platform and Ambassador next. So we're very close. And then also, what is the requirement to be in our Teamworks group? So to be in level 1, if you want to invite your team into level 1, which I think is is the Teamworks group, level 1, they need to come in at director, and they need to be at least at 40 BV a month, which is about $69 a month product order, to be in the Teamworks group. And then they can have these funnels built for them.
You explain that in the review.
Say that again. Yeah, the comprehensive review does explain that in the video 2 on this page. And then Jerry asks, if we pay the $99 to have a blog set up, do we have the $3 monthly? Do we have to pay the $3 monthly hosting as well? Yeah, they're completely separate things. So the $99 is just for us to be able to pay somebody to build your blog, and then the hosting is so that it comes up on the internet. And you're not paying that $3 to us. It's
a server
hosting service.
That's hosting all of the data.
That's how every site that you see online has to have hosting. I want to reiterate though, those who have the $99 is a one-time fee to get the blog set up. And for those of you who already have a WordPress blog, then you don't need to pay that $99 because you have a place for us to put your funnel. We just need a place to put your funnel. And again, if you have Kartra, then you don't have to have the blog. We could just put it on your Kartra, and you don't have to pay for hosting because that's part of what Kartra's service is already. But Kartra is about $99 a month. So
Kartra's
for that, we're giving you guys a really inexpensive way to get all this set up. Okay, so I just wanted to address those questions real quick.
So just having the blog set up is having a WordPress.
So sorry. I also wanted to say that, and this is important, for you here now, or your team, or future people who join, if they're in such a dire financial situation, which can happen, totally understandable, I've been there, where they can't afford anything other than just being involved with Hempworx at this point. But the extra $99 even to get a blog and the extra $3 a month scares them. Then remember, Hempworx did 100 million in 2018, 170 million in sales in 2019, and those people are just using the Hempworx funnel. So a person could come in and build a business using the Hempworx funnel, leveraging our strategy where the upline is helping them build the first leg, leveraging the strategy where people in the upline are using these funnels to help them drive that leg down. And then they could use the Hempworx funnel at no cost and use the same strategies that everyone in the company is using through the old school methods that got the company to 170 million and growing to drive their second leg down. So if someone is in a truly dire situation, we're still empowering them and they're still tapping into the spillover strategy and everything else. And they're leveraging all of us who are using these funnels and who are investing into advertising. So keep that in mind for, team members that are really in a just incredibly strapped situation. Everyone can still plug into Hempworx and leverage us as an upline team and do extraordinarily well. And in essence, they are even benefiting from these funnels in that they're getting spillover from those upline who are using them. And because the strategy, that the upline are bringing in people who are duplicating the process with funnels. So it can put them in an empowering position where they could later get one of these funnels set up. I don't think there's too many people out there who can't afford a one-time cost of $99 and can't afford $3 a month. But I just want you to keep that in mind, that there is literally no financial restriction here if somebody wants to come in and leverage all of the support and the unique strategy of helping them get a residual income lifestyle here.
Thanks, Mike.
All right.
So I just want to mention, this is the blog, because there was a question from Jerry, if we pay the $99 to have the blog set up, do we pay $3 for hosting as well? I know this is new to a lot of you guys, so it's okay. Your questions make lots of sense, and I think I had the same questions before. This is my blog. Looks very different than Mike's blog. It's Mike's blog here, okay? And we're actually using the same theme, but I just designed and branded mine differently, and I kind of walk you through what I did in the profit platform trainings. But anyway, if you do have a blog, or if you purchase the $99 blog because you're not in one of our programs, Profit Platform or Ambassador, or your team member is not in one of our programs, you will have a blog set up, and it will be set up for us to put in your blog what is the free tool, which is Elementor. And then when I have the okay that your blog is set up, then what you would do is watch my video training that would precede that, and you would upload this page into Elementor, and you would have this page inside of your blog. And so for the $99, we set all of that up for you. And then you would purchase you would have to purchase the domain name first, and you would have to get hosting first. So you would pay to get the GoDaddy, or wherever you're getting your domain URL. So you buy the actual domain. Again, I use GoDaddy. It's just easy for me, even though I don't use GoDaddy for a website. For them, we use Visiting Host, and we want you to go through the person who referred you here, the person who brought you in here, and you'll request their Visiting Host link to get Visiting Host to host your domain. So robinlynn.com is being hosted by Visiting Host. MikeKlingler.com is being hosted by Visiting Host. And the blog sets you up to have a WordPress site. And all you have to do is pay about $4 a month to have this work, to have this be on the internet working for you. So it's really inexpensive. The domain is, it can be, I think, $18 a month on a high, or sorry, $18 a year, $18 a year to keep your domain, like robinlynn.com. I pay $18 a year. And then I pay $4 a month or so.
That's on the second year. That's on the second.
On the second year, yeah. And so when people are in Profit Platform or Ambassador Program, I actually teach you how to do stuff like this, what I'm doing. I teach you my high-level branding that people used to pay me $12,000 to $16,000 a client for this type of work. And I guide you through it with my high-level branding. So if that is something that you or your team members end up wanting, then obviously we recommend Profit Platform or Ambassador Program.
I should mention there, guys, that for those that don't know this, and when we get all these funnels in place and you guys have pre-enrollees and you're rocking and rolling and enrolling a lot of people, we'll talk more about this. But right now that's where our focus is. But I just want to mention that if you bring somebody into all of this and they're interested in Profit Platform or Ambassador, you get a commission. So there'll be some people you bring in who are going to want to learn how to do this stuff, this higher level stuff. Don't have to do it, but a lot of people will want to. And those that do, you get a commission. For example, Chris Cunningham just got an $800 commission today or yesterday for referring somebody into the ambassador program who's wanting that higher level, like funnel stuff and this branding training. So what's he going to do with that $800? Well, now he can put that into advertising to drive traffic to his funnel, make even more money. So there's a lot of exciting stuff here that we haven't had time to really share with everybody. But as we get everyone launched and get you, again, everyone's got their funnel, everyone's bringing in massive pre-enrollees and everyone's enrolling people into momentum, then we can move on to like some of these cooler things that you can do to offer more value and fuel the growth of your business and make even more money. But we'll get to that after chapter 3.
Cool. So I just wanted to mention that, I'm going to be doing a training. It's not ready now. Yesterday, I did lose my voice. So I was unavailable to record the training, but I will be doing that now. And you guys will all be informed when it's done. Sometimes, there could be technical stuff going on. There could be just weird stuff going on. I have to upload videos. I have to make sure everything is clean. Sometimes I need to re-record something because.
So Robin, when you say that, are you talking about the videos that show them how to get a domain name and set up?
I'm going to show all of it. And then for people who are in PP, AP, who already have a blog, I'll just tell you, go to the 12-minute mark or whatever it will be,
Okay, so guys, listen carefully. If you're already in Profit Platform or Ambassador, and you have your funnel, you'll be able to jump ahead because you won't need to set up that funnel.
Yeah.
Sorry, not funnel, blog. You already have a blog, then you'll be able to jump forward in her training that she's setting up right now and jump right in from the point of already having a blog to get your funnel set up. If you are not in Profit Platform and Ambassador, and this goes out to those of you with team members, I know Tarja was asking about this, who are not in Profit Platform and Ambassador, who are going to be getting a funnel. She's going to be walking them through, that's what she's recording now, like how to get a domain name, how to get their blog set up, how to get their hosting. So they have a place for us to put the funnel. Okay, so we'll take care of both groups. Those of you who are in Profit Platform and Ambassador who have not gone through milestone one yet and you don't have your blog yet, I suggest you jump in there and just at least get to the part where you get your blog set up, because then you'll be off and running as soon as Robin has all this training set up and you'll be able to jump ahead to just getting the funnel. And Robin, what's the timeline? Just, I know you don't know exactly, but just a guesstimate, how many days away are we from them having that training and getting their funnel set up if they don't have Kartra?
Depending on how it goes. Likely tomorrow. I'm hoping to have it ready before the noon powwow session, live Q&A tomorrow.
Okay, that's way close. I mean, so we are a day or days away. The reason why it's hard to know for sure, because you start recording a training video, and I've done this so many times, and you get like 3/4 of the way through the training video, which you totally sketched out. You thought you had it covered, and then you're going through everything, and you go, oh, wait a minute. Oh, dang it, I forgot. I need to prepare this other slide to make something more clear, and then you have to redo the whole thing. So you never know like exactly, and then you're out of gas for the day and you just can't do another video. Your voice starts to fade. So, but we are a day or days away. So super close, guys.
Yeah. And if it doesn't happen by the noon webinar, then I will clean it up, and likely it will be done by 4 p.m. tomorrow, unless there's like really weird, unless I have a coughing fit or something weird happens where I literally can't.
Now, Robin, for those that want to like maximize the time between now and when you release this, which might be as soon as tomorrow, would you recommend that if they are not in Profit Platform and Ambassador, or if they have team members who are not in Profit Platform and Ambassador, that they contact us to send them a link so that they could get a blog, start getting a blog built, or would you recommend they wait for you to do this?
If people are not in APPP, but their upline is, like Tarja is, Tarja would send them the blog affiliate link. So let me give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen, and because I know some of you haven't done this yet. 1 second. So if you are in Ambassador Program or Profit Platform, you're a paying member with us, I'm going to share with you a new screen here. Okay. So this is my, oops, resume share. Okay. So when my affiliate promos, for those of you in APPP, you would want to send people, scroll all the way down to the end. Let me see here. Nope, not the end. It's the beginning. Here it is, blog. So it's, and this, for those of you who are not in our programs, this is what the free Kartra account looks like when you're an affiliate, where you get to generate commissions for us and Kartra as a JV partner. So the third little guy here, little icon, this is the blog. So you click on that, and then you click on, let me open my screen. My mouse is, okay. And then you click on my link, and then you click your affiliate link, and then you give people this link, and then it goes to this page, and then you get a $20 commission for this. And then it actually, the next page takes them to hosting. So if they purchase the $99 blog, the next page will take them to hosting.
So Dorina asked, can you please send the link for where to purchase the hosting site or the blog affiliate link? So Dorina, if you're in Profit Platform or Ambassador and have gone through milestone 1.
I don't believe she is.
Okay, just for those that are listening that are, Robin just showed what you would do and where you would, how you'd find the link to send to somebody for that. But if you're not in Profit Platform and Ambassador, Robin, do you recommend they just contact our support or wait for you to announce your instructions are ready?
No, they can get started because they need, the blog might take 24 to 48 hours to get set up.
Actually, it might take more than that. It might take
or more, depending, because the weekend, I don't know if people work on the weekend like
it could take
you
up to 5 days.
So,
so Dorina, just email support@predictable-system.com. Again, and anybody else, if you're not in Profit Platform and Ambassador and you want to get a jump on all this and you don't have a blog right now and you want us to build the blog, which will be a lot less expensive than anywhere, go to support@predictable-system.com and just in the subject line put, I need a blog, so the team's really clear. And then I'll instruct them to expect this. Put in the subject line, I need a blog. And in the subject line, just make it really clear. Don't ask any additional questions or can really slow down the response time because then they got to do research and wait for me. So just say, I would like to have a blog, please. Please send me the link or something really clear.
Yeah, and if you knew that Mike or myself personally brought you on board, you would say Mike or Robin are my enroller, or if Tarja was the person who brought you.
Let them know who referred you to us.
Yeah. Just mention really quick. If you know, if you don't, we'll find out.
Right. So again, support@predictable-system.com. And then the subject line say, I need a blog. And then let them know that you'd like a link to the blog and to purchase the blog for $99 and who referred you to us so that we send the right referral link. And it's going to be massively less expensive than anywhere else, not just to build, but the maintenance fee. We don't charge any maintenance fee. We're not trying to make money on this. We just setting people up for as inexpensively as possible. So you have a place for us to put your funnel.
Yeah, it's really simple. Like Mike and I have spent the past, 10 months, mulling over everything. And 10 months before we launched our initial system in October. And, we literally, we've tested over the years everything, and we wanted to make everything super simple. And so all of our trainings are very honed in to get you guys results, to save you, crazy amount of time, and make it as simple as possible. If it doesn't feel simple for you, it's just because it's new. So don't worry about it. And
remember chunking. Whenever you want to accomplish something incredible, like in this case, the residual income lifestyle, which is totally within your grasp here with this company. in this upline support. You chunk it up. First step, get your marketing funnel. I promise you, if that you make that a goal, it's not going to be hard. You're going to have it really soon. Second step, pre-enrollees. Just follow what I'm doing to get pre-enrollees. Come to us on our interactive calls. There's no question in my mind that's going to become easy for you. Third step, enrolling people like crazy. Having that become simple and second nature without any sales skills, because you're leveraging our sales presentations. You're leveraging our sales content in our emails. I'm giving you all of that. I'm even giving you, I'll be giving you new, fresh content to upload to your own YouTube channel. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, we'll show you how to get that. So just chunk it up. Get your marketing funnel is chapter 1. Get lots of pre-enrollees. Just doing exactly what I show you how to do is chapter 2. And then sending out my emails, having the automated system work automatically, but also sending out my emails to your pre-enrollees that I give you, and to some YouTube videos that you upload to your channel, which will show you how to set up if you don't have one, to get lots and lots of signups. That's chapter 3. Funnel, pre-enrollees, lots and lots of signups, momentum, and then you just move into supportive role. Then you're just helping others, because once you've done those 3 things, now you know how to do them. Like and you're leveraging all of us, our content. So it's really easy just to be able to direct people, support people, answer people's questions, identify the serious people in your business and build a relationship with them. Now you're making good money and you can start meeting them at the events, meeting us at the events. It's really not rocket science, guys. Once you have all the different things in place, which we do here with the company and with this upline support, it's like not going to be hard for any of you to achieve your dreams. You just need to follow through and realize it's a process, and it's a really simple one. Just chunk it up. Funnel, pre-enrollees, get into momentum with enrollments. We'll show you every step of the way.
Awesome. I think it's time for me to check out so I can get going.
Yeah. Let's let Robin focus on wrapping this up.
There's a rainbow outside my window. It's amazing. So
nice little omen. Those of you who
Wonderful.
do have Carter that were listening in that need support, we'll have other interactive calls after, maybe, soon. We'll have lots of interactive calls to help you if you need any help. A lot of you got set up already. I posted an email to send your pre-enrollees, if you have them, directing them into your funnel. Those of you who are in Profit Platform and Ambassador, if you do not have your blog, go into Milestone 1, and it walks you through that, and it's going to get you set up with your blog. Those of you who are not in Profit Platform and not an Ambassador, and you want to have us build a blog, you don't have a blog, you want us to build a blog for you, email support@predictable-system.com, and they will get started. They'll get you the link, and you can get started with having us build your blog. Robin will have instructions for you soon. She said maybe as soon as tomorrow. We'll see how that goes, but that's how close it is.
Awesome.
All right, guys, we'll see you soon. I'm going to have a training for you guys here soon. For those that want to follow along, some of you are ready for this. Some of you not quite yet because you need your funnel. But I'm going to show you guys how I start tracking different lead sources to get us started with showing you how easy it is to get lots of pre-enrollees. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.